my business, 20% my team. And it has to be, because you need to keep on growing. If you bank on those people that say they want it, and they're not doing anything, and you invest all this time into them, then you're left not moving, because you're not going to be doing it. So what happened to me last year, my one star at Summit was my husband. And I needed to start working with those that wanted it, but also to bring on new coaches, right? I needed to, and so that's what I focused on. I'm like, I need to run Rockin' Challenge groups, and that's what you guys need to do, and just bring on some new coaches. And I'm going to give you a little tip of what I do. I don't know if this is normal, but I teach my coaches this. I think it's, so I run a like page. I don't know if you guys have a like page, but I really think it's important at this level once you're a diamond. You can run ads on it, and there's, I mean, Facebook changes daily. I don't know the best ways to run ads. It's all trial and error a lot of times. But the people that like my page, I actually reach out to. Well, first, I look at their pages, and I'm just going to be real with you. I look at their pages, and I say, okay, can I relate to them? I want people like me, like moms. Okay, those are the people that I relate to most. So that's who I'm looking for to grow my team and to be in this with me. So I look at their page, I'm like, okay, they like my page. Do they have kids? Are they, even if they don't have kids, are they someone that's in my age range? Do they seem like they like the same thing? Just looking at their page, you can kind of tell. You don't know the person, obviously, until you reach out to them, but you can kind of tell. So then I request them as a friend. You can't do more than, what, 3 a day, I think, and then make sure you go through, because not everyone responds. Not every, you know, some people get weirded out and say, do I know you? And then you have to make up something like, no, but I really like, you know, I'm really friendly or whatever. So I usually thank them after, just say, I thank you for supporting my like page and liking my page and accepting my friend request. And I say, I really like to build a community of people that are on their wellness journey, even just starting, or maybe have no idea how to start. How did you find me? Something like that. End it in a question, and that way they are more apt to answer it, right? If you end it in a question. And it's not too wordy, because we've all gotten probably messages from other network marketing companies that say, hey, I don't know you, but da-da-da-da-da-da, you know? So you want to make sure that it's friendly, short, and sweet. But I get a lot of feedback, and I actually have added a lot of coaches that way. And coaches, I know this, coaches that say, I never even thought you were a Beachbody coach. Because, here's the thing, I am proud to be a Beachbody coach, 110%. But a lot of people associate Beachbody coaches with a negative, like, oh, you're going to sell me something. You're going to try to push me into something. And so I don't even bring up Beachbody a lot until, obviously, we're talking about something that can help them, okay? So some people, like one of my coaches, like, I never even knew you were one, because your page is not plastered. Now a little bit more because of Summit and stuff, but it's not plastered. And make sure you as a leader, your page is not plastered with 21-day fix, promos, and because people see it all over social media, and you want to brand yourself. So you're branding yourself, and this is something that you could also teach your downline. Even if they're an Emerald coach, I say fake it until you make it. You're a leader from the get-go. You know, if you're doing a pilot class, you're an instructor, and there's 2 people. I have a friend. She's like, there are 5 people in my class. But no one needs to know that. You know, you take a picture on social media and take a picture of you and a couple of the girls in the class and just say we had a killer class. You're a leader from the get-go, and that's what you need to put out there. If you have that fear that's holding you back, it's going to show in your social media, it's going to show when you're talking to people in private messages. That's why I say, always start your day with the personal development. That way, you're ready, you're like, all right, I'm going to invite, I'm going to talk to people today, I'm going to build relationships, the most important thing, I'm going to provide value no matter what it is. And it's going to be a great day. You start out your day like that, you're going to have people coming to you like, oh, I just love your energy. Oh, I love, that's how you brand yourself. That's how you get people to come to you more so. So focus on your business first. Encourage your coaches, not have, because it's not going to always happen, to repeat the process. So whatever your system, create the system, whatever it is, they need to be plugged in. If they're not willing to be plugged in, I know some of their coaches would want to be plugged in. So I would reach deep into your downline, okay? And be a leader for that person. Like, you know, it's hard. You don't want to step on people's toes. You could maybe reach out to the leader and say, listen, I'm forming a group. I really want to get this team together and leading together. Can I reach out to, do you mind? It's going to help them anyway, so they shouldn't mind. But anyway, a couple other tips, and I know we're done in 1 minute. Never, and this is something that someone said to me in the beginning, never complain to your downline. They're going to have complaints about coach relations, the service, whatever, the prices, whatever it is. They're going to hear complaints about their customers saying, you know, they're complaining about something. You need to be positive. Try to find the best part of the situation. I always tell them, listen, I will take care of it. If you're having a problem, you come to me. Yes, I don't want to be the person calling coach relations all the time, but during this time of we're growing and I know there's a lot of issues, I'm going to take care of them. I want them to feel supported in that area. So you can complain upward if you'd like. Like, you know, but I don't want, your team page shouldn't be negative. I actually delete things that are posted and they're negative in my team page. Because I want to build that positive environment. Yes, they're real. We all have problems that come to me through a message. And I get it. I understand. I'm going to relate to them and understand, but I don't want it on our team page whatsoever. Because once you start, it keeps going. And it happened. Kept going and going, like talking about, you know, customer relations, all that nonsense.
That has happened on the 5-star wall.
It does. It gets bad. Like, it gets bad. Sometimes you have to not go to some groups because I'm like, oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, God, maybe I should. Blinders. Put those blinders on, you and your team all the way. Don't look at you can look at what other people are doing for just getting good ideas, being creative, right? But don't compare yourself. That's the worst thing you can do. We're all in this at different rates. We're all going to be successful. You got to encourage your coaches and say the same thing to them. You're going to be successful. You stick with this. You be consistent. You're going to be successful no matter what, right? You don't have to. And let me just tell you, okay, this was talked about, and Greg, I wanted to talk about this with you guys too. You hear Melanie Mitchell, if you went to Summit, you hear the top coaches. They're adding crazy amount of coaches a month, 20. You got to do that. You don't have to do that. You know, my success partner, Michael Folsom, she adds 8 to 10. And she's in the top 10. So you should be adding coaches a month. Maybe make it a goal for yourself. I made it a goal for me. I would add 5 coaches a month, whether discount or not, and that was last year. And I'm still doing that, 5 to 8. I'm not like going out there and like killing myself to get coaches that aren't really in it. It's quality, totally quality over quantity. Yes, it's a numbers game, and if you're adding 30 coaches, you're gonna pull some great ones out of there. But if you're not, and recruiting is not a strength, you work on what you're good at, right? Yes, you can build off of that, but if you're adding 3 coaches a month, maybe try to shoot for 5.
Can I add to that?
Yes.
I've been doing, let's see, Monday will be my 4-year anniversary. Since day 1, I have only sponsored 2 to 3 people each month. My upline, Bob Lucido, 7-star diamond, Millionaires Club. That's what he taught me. I did the same thing that he did. He's never been in the top 10. He'll never be a 15-star diamond to make $1 million a year.
You have to decide what you're doing it for.
Yeah, you know, and there's all kinds of reasons to build, but don't be intimidated by what Melanie Mitchell did. I remember I looked at you, I'm like, seriously?
I don't even know.
Oh my God, like, that's amazing. It's amazing, you know? But honestly, she works 5 times more than I do.
Yes.
So now you have to balance how much do you want to work to get where she is. I'm not willing to do that. I got in this to build a great income, and honestly, I have a great income. I made $8 grand last week. I'm happy with that.
Really?
Right? Yeah, really? You know? Yes. And I'm telling you guys that because the check was $40 or $50. 3 people. The the key to this whole business is consistency.
Yeah.
If you want to be consistent at 30 a month, great, you'll be on stage. If you want to be consistent at 2 to 3, great, you'll have a great income. Maybe you won't be on stage. That ain't gonna put my kids through college. Well, she is making money.